I met Shaindy personally one summer. I was sitting on my porch, it was Shabbos morning, and she came by and she sat down and we were talking, and I know who she is. And she started the conversation about, do I run? Am I a walker? And I said, yeah. And she says, did you ever think about running a marathon? And I said, no. And she said, why not? And I said, what, are you kidding me? I can barely go 4 miles. How am I running a marathon? And then she started talking about that she's running in the Friendship Circle Marathon, and that it has been a game changer for her, and how empowering it was, and that I really should give it a lot of thought. And I laughed, but she planted a seed.
First met Shaindy actually at the first run. We had a group run. I joined the Friendship Circle Marathon. I met her the first time on Eastern Parkway when we went to run. I was super impressed with her enthusiasm, with her excitement, and she was so warm and welcoming to us. We were terrified. What are we doing? What do we sign up for? But she made it like so easy. I thought that this was her job and she worked for Friendship Circle, and I was surprised when I found out that it was all volunteer on her part. She's a mother, she works, and she was so dedicated, and not just with the running, just always advocating for Friendship Circle and trying to get us to give more and do more. Totally dedicated to the Friendship Circle's mission.
She was just so sweet about the way she did the whole thing, and she kept saying, you can do it, look how great you're doing, you're amazing. And all those wonderful words of encouragement really meant so much, and it really helped me get as far as I did.
So Shaindy definitely got into running because of Friendship Circle, not the other way around. It was about 3 years ago. She was at a friend's wedding, and the friend asked her about running for Friendship Circle, and Shaindy said, oh, I can't run, my back, my knees, I don't think it's going to work out for me. A few minutes later, she showed her son, which is a beautiful boy with Down syndrome. And as soon as Shaindy saw her son, something clicked. Her heart melted, as she said. And that's it. At that point, she decided she's doing it. Training wasn't easy in the beginning. It was hard, a lot of dedication, waking up early, mind you, while juggling with the kids and everything else.
And she would contact me on a weekly basis. We WhatsApped, we spoke, and she asked me how I'm doing, do I need any extra attention in anything? And then she says, I want you to come running with me. And I said, when do you run? She says, at nights. I said, that doesn't work for me. And she said, when do you run? So I said, 6 o'clock in the morning. You want to join me? She goes, yes, I'll do that. And when we headed out, she says, I'm never up at 6 o'clock in the morning, not ever, but this wasn't so bad. That's what Shaindy's like. She makes everything sound so easy. It's like, no big deal, I'll get up at 6. Doesn't matter that normally I don't, but I'll do that. And she wanted everybody to really enjoy the experience of being there for Friendship Circle.
Once you see Shaindy in action, you can't just, it's all in. It's all in. She is so dedicated and she feels so strongly for it. We had a WhatsApp group, and every day she would post things that were going on, different events, stories, beautiful stories that would happen, and also reminding everybody to raise funds. And she was just so passionate about it that you couldn't help but feel that way yourself.
I'm totally in awe of Shaindy, and I really say that with all honesty. And she is doing this all out of the goodness of her heart, for the mothers and for the children who are part of Friendship Circle. So to me, that in itself is amazing. And it's just so comforting and so heartwarming to know that there are people in the community who don't have a child necessarily who is part of Friendship Circle, and they are still willing, and not just willing, doing it with all their might to help the families of Friendship Circle.
As a mother and a wife and a working woman, I know Shaindy's got many hats and many roles, and she's super busy, and yet she finds the time to get involved beyond expectations with the Friendship Circle, and it makes you realize that this is our community, this is Crown Heights, this is our Friendship Circle, these are our kids, and we really, everybody is responsible to get involved and to be a part of it, and to do what they need and to help out.
It's been 3 years, it's been 20 plus marathons, and a lot of money raised for Friendship Circle, proudly. And with people like Shaindy and people like you here tonight that are coming to an event like this, it means a lot. It goes a long way, and I know, I see it firsthand with Shaindy that the funds that she helped raise the last few years and continue hopefully doing it, it's worth it all.
Shaindy is the perfect candidate to have for this honor.
You make it all seem so easy, and I want to thank you for that, because really it's just the story we tell ourselves, and you tell a beautiful story. So thank you for that, Shaindy, and congratulations, you deserve it.